I don't even know what day it is. God dang it. Hello, it is Tuesday, December 3rd, 2024. Hey, long time no see. Thanksgiving has come and gone, and along with it, the work stress that comes with a busy holiday. That has left me with no information to really film before or after work. Bit of a weird route. I'm running to, or rather, I'm dropping off some things at the local Hangers of Hope, secondhand store, Goodwill type store. Then we'll be going to the Walgreens. My wife has printed out some wedding pictures to give to the family. And then I'm off to Walmart. I need a couple things at Walmart. I need new work shoes. I need really, really smaller than laser light batteries for one of my niece's gifts. And then I'll stop by 7 Brew on the way home to surprise her. But then I also need to stop by my in-laws' house. Who's honking at me? You honking at me? I need to get a ladder so I can put lights on the house today. So, big day planned. A lot of honeydew stuff. I want to get this taken care of. It is now time for one of the ultimate rites of passages for a husband when they live in a house. One of the ultimate acts of love. Shaky. I want you to.
Want me to hold you or hold it?
Hold it while I'm going up, but also just
Okay.
be here to call the police if I need to.
Where's the
Or
police
call
gonna
the
do?
call not the police. Call the ambulance
Okay.
if I need to.
You think that's enough?
Yeah. Real shaky.
This is a little giant. It's a very good ladder. It says 300 pounds.
Okay.
Okay, just do them real
I
quick.
might be testing the limits of that 300 pounds. And your dad's gonna have to help put the lights up. He's lighter than me, if he doesn't mind. There we go. It was a great fight, but about there I figured it out real good. Was able to, I'm tired, get everything else just right. They're all lit up, they all work, even have enough after 300 feet, go around the house a little bit. I just had to know that I could do that myself without having to hire someone. Now I'm good. So I'll take another video later when it's darker outside, but I am very proud of this. I just noticed that bottom string of lights is actually a different shade of white. Oh well. Oh my God, it's too late now. Red and white lights all along the top. I'll let that ride for now because that last string of lights plays an important part in keeping the Christmas tree up too. Too late now. I suppose I'll just let it go. See what Amanda thinks about it. She probably won't. Well, probably won't bother her. Happens. So it's much darker out now. We're just going to leave that bottom one. It doesn't look that red in real life, just on video. Everything's here, lit up well. That actually lights up so you can see the gingerbread pretty well. I was having a problem with that earlier. Only thing I don't like is that Those lights are auto on down the whole neighborhood, but that keeps it lit up. We got our red and white Christmas lights. Whoa, I didn't even check the date or nothing. It is Friday, December 6th, 5:30, 2023. 2024. I am on a 3-day weekend. Starting today, I am going to be taking some time, a little bit of time off work. 3-day weekend. I decided to be a little selfish with the schedule. So today, tomorrow, and Sunday, I am off. Woo, it feels good. Amanda and I are going to a Christmas tree lighting celebration that our church does every year. It's kind of a community event. Last year they had food trucks and stuff. It's a little night market. I don't think I'll do much recording while there. Maybe a little bit, but we're going to do this. It's the church we go to. The church we go to our Sunday school. They call them Connect groups. Our newly married and married Sunday school. We're going to this tree lighting because last year, this same tree lighting was our second date ever. We were dropping Gretchen off at the parents' house. She's in there running around doing stuff. So I'm in the car waiting on her. Yeah, last year was our second ever date. Was the Christmas tree lighting at our church. And here we are a year later. We're married. It's really neat, really neat. But that's where she met my parents last year, and that's where I met her parents last year. Was at this Christmas tree lighting. So now everyone knows everybody. It's just really neat, and I'm happy to be going this today because it was actually her idea. She said last year, "Would you be interested in going to this?" And I said, "Yes, I would." It's just really neat. And so long as we go to this church, this might be something I look forward to every year. I think so. Yeah, that is the first one I'd say we've seen that is like all out. This is technically 2 houses though, but the whole corner looks really good from a distance. This is a nice couple houses. I like the big tree. Ooh. It is December 10th, 2024. Excited to be off work today. I am off work now. Excited to be off work today. Because Amanda and I are having my parents over for dinner. Again, there will be no video of that. I needed to be in that lane. I needed to be 1 lane over. Let's try to beat this guy at the red light. First in line at the red light. Come on, green. Woo! Well, he beat me, but I'm going faster than the next person that was behind him. So I got over into my lane. Woo! It is December 11th, 2024. on a Wednesday. At the house right now. Amanda's going to get her nails done. I am currently downloading Marvel Rivals on the Xbox. And Dragon Ball Daima is on in the background, so if you hear Japanese speaking, that's what it is. Downloading Marvel Rivals because I want to give it a shot. It's a hero shooter, but it hadn't been out very long, but it's now being referred to as an Overwatch clone, or people are claiming it ripped off Overwatch. So I really liked Overwatch back in the day. It was out for a year before I started playing it, but I immediately fell in love with it. The first iteration of Overwatch, one of my favorite games of all time, I think. I had so much fun playing it. Was Sombra main, just using her, turning invisible, causing chaos behind the enemy team, distracting them so that my team could get the advantage, back capping anytime I could just to try to get a sneaky victory. I loved doing that. It's also really good with Torb and Pharah, and Roadhog for a little while was my main character. Zenyatta, good with Zenyatta. Really liked Lucio Ball. When they changed to Overwatch 2, I began having problems with it, and I tried to make it work. You know, first, Overwatch 2, the game became free to play, and they got rid of loot boxes that you earned in the game. Well, I paid $60 for Overwatch, essentially to install the game, to play online, and that was taken away. Well, I couldn't get refunded for it or anything. That's fine. I got more than the $60 worth out of the game. I feel like way more than the $60 worth out of the game. But it became free to play, and you know it had the same issues that Sea of Thieves had when it launched, and Grand Theft Auto Online when it launched. Just overloaded servers, and I was like, you know what, I've had it. And someone I know was like, you gotta be patient with them. They didn't expect it. I was like, no, game companies need to expect this. When they launch something like this, they need to be ready, and they need to buy enough servers, more than they think they need, way more than they think they need. And it still hadn't learned their lesson yet, because the dang Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight, which I'm not going to talk about, Netflix didn't buy enough servers. Every company out there doing something online, and you're expecting heavy traffic, and the question is, do you think we have enough servers? The answer is always no. Sorry, Gretch. I shouldn't be getting fired up about that. Anyway, back to my point. So it was immediately a rough start, and then the game was just different. They took it 6v6 to 5v5, and it just felt different. Matchmaking felt different. Everything about it felt different. The characters the same, balance was different. 5v5 completely changed the game dynamic, and it wasn't fun anymore. And I gave it a longer shot than a lot of my friends who I play with gave it. There was a point where I just had to stop and uninstall too, especially when I saw how they were doing matchmaking. How instead of skill-based matchmaking, and you know, either team could win if they're good enough, they were starting to do matchmaking as one team is obviously going to win. It was either, and you just had to, you were either on the team was going to win or team was going to lose. And that's not how I like games to do matchmaking. Tried doing competitive. People were leaving competitive when they started losing. Probably 8-year-olds who didn't have to beg their parents to buy a video game because now it's free to play, just downloaded it, and then they go with competitive. Their team's losing. Oh, I'm going to leave, so it won't count. There was no consequences for leaving a competitive game early. I was not getting good competitive ranks because my team, I was always on a losing team because teammates were leaving, so those losses shouldn't have counted because the teammate left. The wins for the other team shouldn't have left. It was just sloppy. Their whole transition to Overwatch 2 was sloppy, and it just killed the game for me. And it's slowly, like, I'm not going to say the game is slowly dying because there's still updates for it, but this whole brand new character every season thing, I was like,
No, adding Kiriko was fine, but they didn't need to add a new character every single season. I liked Overwatch so much that I watched the Overwatch League for 3 seasons. I loved Overwatch, and Overwatch 2 killed the game for me completely. So I stopped playing, and I never really looked for a replacement for Overwatch. You know, I liked the characters, I liked the universe. It baffles me so much that Blizzard came up with all these characters. That's what I used to do in high school. I used to draw up different characters like that, and I see the cast of characters and type of characters in Overwatch. It's like, oh, that's the stuff I used to like doodle on paper, different characters like that. So I see Blizzard had this cast of characters in this amazing world, and all they've come out with is a PvP shooter that they're milking dry, and one run of comics, and some animated shorts for the game. That could be a TV show, like an animated TV show. So it baffles me that they haven't done anything else with that. I guess with free to play and microtransactions, they don't need to anymore. So anyway, I said all that so I can say this: downloading Marvel Rivals as we speak, because people are calling it an Overwatch clone, and now it's been on my radar, a hero shooter with the Marvel universe. This one's third person, and I'm interested in it because I'm not going to have as much time to play it as I did for Overwatch, but if it can kind of step up and be that replacement to Overwatch or competition to Overwatch, that would be good. It's good for gaming, I think. Because I've already seen, I don't know if it's official or not, I saw on Facebook that Overwatch is already going back to 6v6. Because I guess Marvel Rivals is 6v6. And Rivals is the new thing right now. I really want to give it a shot. I'm very interested in it. I really loved Overwatch a lot. I put a lot of hours into that game. And Overwatch 2 killed it for me. So if Rivals can come along and kick it in the butt, maybe Overwatch can be great again too. I really hope Marvel Rivals is really good. They're all free to play, and that's a bit concerning for me. I understand why, and the model behind that, the making money behind that for game companies. But that just opens it up to 8-year-olds who don't have to beg their parents to buy a video game, who are just going to leave when their team starts losing. Other than that, I am still really interested to try it, and it's downloading right now. I guess that's it today. So I know this episode was kind of jumping around a bunch of days. I got to get back in the habit of recording regularly, I know. But other than that, just thanks for chugging along. Do all the YouTube things. Hit that one button and then the other button that looks like this. That's gonna do it. Hey, thanks for watching.